because you were meant to be here. You are here because God wanted you to be here. The universe wanted you to be here. Humanity needed you to be here. You are already a winner just by being born, because you are one possibility in 45 million other possibilities. That's what happened when mama and daddy were having fun the day you were conceived. There was about 45 million other little thingies that were flying and swimming, trying to hit the target. And you became the winner. And by the fact that you were conceived that day, that miracle itself should be enough reason for you to get up and make amazing with your life. To get up and go do something that is just beyond what anybody can think or imagine about you. So there are no limits. On May 6, 1954, Roger Bannister, a young aspiring athlete from England, shook the whole world by breaking the 4-minute mile barrier. It was so huge that after that, his victory was actually dubbed the Miracle Mile Run. And the reason it was such a big deal is because there was a general consensus that it's impossible for the human body to run a mile in 4 minutes. If you think about it, it does make a lot of sense, because if you do 1 mile in 4 minutes, that means you are doing 15 minutes per hour, which for the human body, that's actually pretty fast. And so there was a lot of data. A lot of people had tried and they had never been able to do that. And Roger Bannister came along and he proved everybody wrong. He did that in 4 minutes. Actually, he did that in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. That's how long it took for him to prove the whole world wrong and break that barrier and raise the standard. What will it take? How much time will it take for you to actually break the barrier, break the limits that are holding your life back, and raise the standard of the things that you would like to see in your life? So ever since that moment, thousands of people have broken the 4-minute mile. Only after this one man broke the barrier that now we've got high school students doing it. You got other athletes doing it. You got people from all across the spectrum of humanity. You know, people from different cultures, different walks of life. Everybody, there's been somebody in almost every spectrum of life that has now been able to break the 4-minute mile barrier, because one man proved it possible. And I'm here to tell you that we can all break barriers in our lives. There is nothing except you that's holding you back. Remove the self-imposed barriers that you have put on your life. You know, in his own words, Roger Bannister said that there were 2 big reasons why he thought he almost wasn't going to be able to break that record that day, in spite of the fact that he had actually practiced very hard and prepared himself. The first one was the general opinion of everybody, because he was fighting against an already established fact that it is impossible. But secondly, because that morning, the weather was actually very unbecoming. And in his own words, he said, the uncompromising weather nearly persuaded me to call off the attempt and run an ordinary race and save the more intensive effort for a meet in London scheduled 10 days later. And this to me was not a small decision. What he's saying here is he had to fight the internal demons and the external pressure. And those are the 2 things that will always hold you back. I can tell you without a doubt, you will never be 100% ready to start. So therefore, the time to start on your goals and the things you want to accomplish in life is right before you think you're ready. Why is that? Because you will never be 100% ready. So therefore, the time to start is now. What will it take for you to break the barriers in your life, to push the limits, to raise the standard? I'm going to leave you with the words of Martin Luther King Jr. He said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving, baby. Keep moving. Because if you do that, everything gets clearer. as you move.